break too much of a sweat.
Yeah, both these teams, 3 best of 3s, make this one the 4th, only dropping 1 map in their campaign so far. Nico in his best CS2 form so far.
Oh, what a map. What a tournament.
Really
His second highest rated performance ever yesterday.
Interesting bits investigated A main, call completely clear, being able to rotate back towards Donut. So starting to piece this one together, NaVi, a decent amount of information. U2 in the hands of Snacks. That's going to draw the eyes, the rotation, and now the gap. Bit and Alexi tending to A, but slowly, here they come.
It's up to Bit. Needs to find something to kill first blood, and he's been overrun. Nico the one to put between his eyes. It's Monacy that seals the deal. The A site is theirs. And now an uncomfortable one for the remaining. Those 2 heavy investments, those dual Berettas and Kevlar on Wonderful and Ime respectively, but fighting back into Donut, these 2-man holds, it's going to be difficult. G2 look to play this one safe. Time, their greatest ally. Pressure on NaVi. Nico, because he's that shadow, he has the information. I think he knows that both. Coming in from that side, one from CT is going to be going down first. Down and empty-handed is Wonderful. And we could have a perfect pistol here from G2. Monacy makes it so. Triple kill to start.
Made light work of Mouse. You're underway with the gun rounds. Elbow smoke insta from spawn. Molly's nade and running through the flames. Hunter ready for the first.
Monacy saved Hunter there. Ime had a sideline, pulled the trigger first, lost vision. When they're stubborn, the fact that you're in first gun round going to be showing that you can fight mid.
Oh, NaVi as well. This is the CT side of Ancient. You need to invest in some utility so you can see Famus, MP9. They need the nades to try and block or go for the map control, and it hasn't worked whatsoever. Now a bit of B pressure and already grouping up. This will be quick from G2.
Oh, it's very quick, and yeah, JL understands the situation, tucks in behind the smoke. Bit needs a multi-kill, does catch a nice timing onto Snacks in the air, but traded out by Monacy, who doubles up.
They'll still be expecting Alexi.
Yeah, they know he loves Cave. Lives there. Monacy doesn't overlook it and just closed down by Wonderful and Alexi B. They're taking some outrageous individual duels there, and their advantage is squandered in an instant. Alb's coming in pursuit of Alexi. However, at that angle, the MP9 is favored. Wonderful looking to live and let Alexi take first fight. It's coming his way. This is where Malbs' individual prowess is tested. If he can get past Alexi, the round is on. And the pre-aim, the pre-fire clean from Malbs. Wonderful, ahead of the smoke, does isolate the jewels! It's Malbs to save G2! High impact round from the Guatemala.
Looking likely for G2.
Oh, that's impact from Malbs. Especially for Monacy, he's probably sitting there going, kicking himself like I didn't need to take that fight, didn't need to take it, had the bomb. Well, Slate's wiped clean by Malbs in his handiwork. Swallows a nade this time, 50, but out.
5-7s, Alex, a couple of deagles. And no early opening kill for G2, so let's see how this one peters out. There's still a whole lot of utility for G2. They've got full mid control, they've applied the B lane presence. Smokes are starting to fade over towards middle now, so what is the next port of call? Going Cave against pistols can always be a little bit risky. Still want to try and flush out stage 1. Deep molly from Snacks. Nade to the left side being really diligent as the second layering, and that, well, couldn't be better placed.
Still a notable absence of presence in mid, and so with the resmoke red, they regroup, strengthen numbers in this one. Nico just the contingency plan.
Gambled incorrectly, NaVi. Should be a free bomb site, Monacy. Okay, wonderful, that was sharp. First on the deal, can he find the second? Hunter will deal with him. 4v4 sure, but all the advantages to G2 as the bomb's going down.
Yeah, he needs someone else. Just like that from Wonderful for this round to be a conversation. And JL, he weathers the storm of the Hunter spray. Now bit onto Nico. It's a big fight and losing his rifle. They could lose this round, especially now. Snacks has been brought low. 5-7s have connected. Snacks on 15 HP and a 2v2, but time sensitive. You don't have the kit. Do you want to just take the rifle? You might do now. Up to Bit, walking into Snacks. Well played by G2, keeping a cool head on their shoulders as things went a little...
On the AWP. Especially with all the utility usage, and you're seeing that again here. Molly towards mid, elbow smoke. T's respond with a heaven molly. Their red smoke in play, just the cat and mouse games, the mid control. Snacks behind the cave smoke. to pop through and fight towards middle. Alexi's come through, back turned, and Malms has found an opener onto Imma. So again, another opener for G2.
It's under so much pressure right now. He backs into Donut, but little does he know, there's a whole G2 squad walking contact into his domain. He takes a passing glance, and now the timing window's open, and Hunter is climbing through. Bit has no idea whatsoever that there's an entire team on his bomb site. Oh, he's lucky to get away with that. Goes wide into Nico. Massive from Bit. He lives on. He's gotten his opening, he's got the information, and now this round is falling into place for Na'Vi. Wonderful's here with the AWP, quick scoping his way into the site. Double kill, m0NESY, however, still in the play. And now with Snax revealed into the red room, they could make a round out of this 2v4. The Molotov's brilliant from m0NESY. Is he going to survive on 2 HP? The spam does not finish him off on Alexi. Bomb loose, though, with 45 seconds. This is uncomfortable for G2, make no mistake.
Yeah, fortunately, the time so they can pause things out and talk their way through this. Snax was the nuisance. Alexi having to address the slip through red, but Snax repositioning, joining m0NESY. The two of them going to attempt to take this bomb and site back together through A main.
Alexi B falls off of Temple, acknowledging the potential from Snax. They're not to know that they've regrouped, and with m0NESY so low, this is going to really hinge on Snax and his proactivity with 15 in the magazine. And m0NESY rewarded for his patience onto Alexi Bit. However, the first man here, he could close it out, but Snax has done it. Taz in disbelief. How many rounds are he riding this wave?
Well, we've seen this one before. The Strauss were throwing that. That's to extinguish that mid.
Right.
Molotov and allow them to flirt or at least apply that pressure. There you go. See the A main aggression. That's what I was talking about, but dealt multiple bodies. That's a whole lot of information. m0NESY and Nico's name in the feed, and they're not going to be the traditional individuals watching the A push. So Na'Vi made the call to play off of middle, go for A main control, but G2, whether or not they were ready for it, they've dealt with it.
And what's interesting as well is that Bit probably didn't do that alone. Probably a safe guess that the AWPer was escorting him. So knowledge as to where Wonderful's whereabouts were. JL even cheating over towards the big box for a defense.
Yeah, and it feels like it has to be a gamble because G2 didn't actually have any space. They didn't go out middle. They weren't even in A main. They were setting up for something quite A-centric, but now with all the utility left, the opening kill, they should be able to whir this one into action. Go through their nades, grab the space required, and then look for a round finish. And it is a gamble for Na'Vi, sure. It's a bit of a coin toss, right? It's, well, hopefully they hit this bomb site where the stack currently resides. Getting a little bit more active now on that radar. Will they send a Canary in G2 to play for info? It might be Snax to have a look over towards B.
It has, that spam from Nico has led to a rotation of the AWP. Snax the Canary, as you described. 30 seconds as he goes looking. Safe from the flash. Alexi caught a glimpse of him.
Oh,
no, he didn't. He doesn't know. And a headshot from Snax. That's going to be very uncomfortable now, but the A hit coming in as Snax opens up the wrong bomb site. They have to defend now. JL, what have you got? Solid onto Malps. Bomb on the Hunter back. Swinging into this and losing it. This is G2 conceding their first round of the grand final. 9 seconds to get the bomb down. There's no one that can even get their fingertips on it. You've got 6 seconds. You'll have to get the frags, and Imma's not giving up anything. And it crumbles. A bizarre taste, a bittersweet round there. Snax hitting some crazy shots. Nico is
playing face it with the G2 guys coming out of the break, so going to be somewhat familiar with these players.
Yeah, I like this from Bit. That's some proactivity with the deep door smoke and him calling lane essentially clear.
Yeah, and that info just piped through to Wonderful, who's going to drop out his incendiary to block A main. That's well timed. It's going to allow the rotation of multiple members to come on over. It's the AWP of Wonderful, the MP9 of Alexi, and now blocked. It's going to have to be G2 pushing through this, or they cancel and reset.
Oh, it's a horrible feeling committing through the smoke, but they've managed to flash their way into some space. Malb's dead to one. Snax using that Tech 9 to great use. He's gotten across to Brokey. A molly would be huge, but surely Wonderful's got his number. He's smartly thinks twice about it. This cross is getting easier with m0NESY's contribution. Takes down another. Imet gone. And the smokes have landed now. Uncomfortable for the CT's Bit. Trying to be proactive. Through the smoke fade. Nico pre-aim perfectly. And all onto Wonderful's AWP. It's noted towards the donut spot.
Has to reload the AWP. Probably just considering a save at this point. They have multiple bodies there. They had 3 players. Obviously, the Lexi pushing in, getting caught with the timing of G2 coming through that mains. But they did a good job blocking their Na'Vi, but weren't able to punish them coming through the choke point or the grey screen.
what I loved as well from Snacks is, you know, as soon as they're committing to that, he commits to the full cross. He's not expecting to survive. Look at this. Look,
sure,
look.
Yeah.
He's already at Brokey. Now the Donut players know CT's a vulnerability. Things are scary elsewhere.
But that's one of the issues right now for Na'Vi. You had all the information that there was nobody mid, there was nobody B lane. You knew there was going to be the A play, and you still couldn't hold on to that round. Obviously not helped by the lesser weaponry, the FAMAS and the MP9.
Yeah, sure.
But out of position with the timing that G2 just brute forced through. And that's the thing, it was a minute 22 left on the clock. They could have full reset.
Yeah, I was watching that big box to Brokey cross, and I saw an AWPer in Donut. I'm like, you're not getting past.
Next, that's a guarantee. Inferno as the third and decider if we can get there. But how many rounds can Na'Vi get on this CT side at the moment? It's not looking good. And another opener almost for m0NESY. Imma will get the better of him with this 5-7. A round like this, just to spark some confidence for Na'Vi, that would feel good because G2 are having their way with them currently.
I would have said it's not possible if it's just Wonderful's AWP, but now you've had Imma's contribution early. This is where Wonderful's AWP can start being the difference maker. Starts to maneuver down the ramp. Nico anticipating this is a possibility. He catches a whiff, fires off a shot prematurely. Reveals the AWP's location. I can see immediate reaction. Look at this from G2. Charge towards the other side of the map.
Bit has a smoke to block here, but he's not going to get it off in time.
Yeah, just going to hide out, try and play for the timing peak. Oh, this could be good. Cover is there. Hunter just sitting on top of the planter, and it's a double from Bits. Deagle, wonderful another. G2 crumble, and already the defuse comes through. That is a Na'Vi round. You say confidence booster, Chad.
It's a 10-seconder. He might be able to spam them off the plan if he's quick.
If he's quick, it has to be now. Pre-aim spam, not enough. Na'Vi take the second round, a must-need.
Into the hands of Nico, a couple of Deagle upgrades.
Thank you, Hunter.
I'm going for this A main to push again, Wonderful and Bit. So they're going to have all this space, and this time they won't be greeted. Unforced error with the missed incendiary, and Bit's just going to keep on searching into Malbs. Should catch him off guard.
Yeah, he wasn't ready for that at all. So quick. 1 minute 30 on the clock, and they've already pushed out of A main. Nico, the only real threat in the Kalashnikov. Deagle on m0NESY, sure, but no Kev. And this Na'Vi reaction is perfect. You just park Wonderful in mid in case anyone fancies their chances up heaven. Bit elbow, containing spawn.
Well, you can see just how much of a lifeline that light investment win for Na'Vi is as far as the finances are concerned. There's residual cash for buys, even if they were to have some struggles, and they shouldn't in this round. Snacks offers himself up, jumps out to try and open the lines of sight. Now all three of them to come through Cave into Alexi.
Yeah, this is perfect setup.
Imma needs to bait for Alexi, otherwise, you know, this is an easy clear without any harassment.
Timing is perfect from Alexi. Imma and him strafe out for one each. And Alexi wraps it up neat and tidy for his 4th kill. Less of an advantage, but it's just the other side of the coin here. Just Tech9's in pursuit of a lot of utility. We'll see
double red smoke.
That's a mistake. With your limited resources, you've just exhausted all of your smoke options bar one. Nico, the only one with it still on his belt.
And just letting Malbs search, so putting his aim on display on this T side. More than happy to be aggressive is Malbs. He might be past the expectation of Wonderful.
Yeah, Imma's accounting for it as well, so his options are going to be limited. I say that, yeah. If they kick up a fuss at B, he could catch a timing.
Yeah, Imma's being drawn over by this B utility, so Malbs continuing to crawl, has been able to find a bit of a gap.
And look at that, perfect utility. m0NESY just a white screen.
There's Malbs.
Down, Malbs. His Deagle strikes, and a long-range duel with JL. He finds the headshot. That's a round changer from Malbs. A double kill on the Deag, finds that timing window. As now it's up to Wonderful to try and get back into the site. Smart play from Malbs. He doesn't need to fight. The bomb is now ticking. It's the CTs that are on the attack, but that incendiary forces his hand wide. Wonderful baits the shot. Malbs, could you really get another one? Wonderful doesn't think so. Nearly lands the follow-up onto Nico.
Bomb's halfway gone. Got to get a move on Na'Vi.
Yeah, they got the kit. Bit. And Wonderful. But Nico, too good for Wonderful, clears him out, and it's not going to be easy for Nico as Bits hit too.
He knows where he is.
He knows exactly where he is, Chad. Holding the bomb, hoping Snacks overplays his hand. A 5-second defuse in front of his face, but Snacks denies. An 8-4 half for G2. A state calls himself.
I think if you were Na'Vi, you would have been happy with the recovery if you managed to get 5. The way that last round went down, maybe not, and that's the pace. We're seeing a bit of tenacity out of Na'Vi now, just running it towards the side, smoked off, Molly's in, Nico trying to flirt around in the grey screen, but It's Hunter to find Alexi.
That's a gift. Hunter has given G2, and now the Spam's hitting on Wonderful. He's going for a quote-unquote safe plant. Still chipped away at.
There's no kid, but the bomb has just gone down. This is a very difficult post plant for Na'Vi now.
It's Snax' flash I'm intrigued by, but he's actually going to, yeah, I was think twice about that. Try and set something up. Flashes towards the cave position. Hunter will investigate, and wow, clean work from the Glocks. It's Na'Vi locking this site down. A couple more required, but Nico, he's kicking up a fuss. He wants to take this one into the site, not planted for Cave. They're both in Cave if he can hit the shot, which he has. JL running him down though on the defuse. Nico's got no bullets. He's got the knife though. No time for the defuse. A lot of money. A knife kill from Nico. Quad kill from Nico. But it will be Na'Vi's pistol.
I'm surprised that they want. He's just lining up that elbow smoke. So DWP shouldn't come as a surprise if Na'Vi have been keeping tabs to the finances.
Oh, I'm sure they're aware they got knifed. Here we go. What's Alexi cooking? Some early space to be taken. Bit throwing out an early cave smoke, so is Alexi going to try and go through this? Testing mid. Lots of flashes into middle, and m0NESY the first casualty. That's something JL can do wonderfully. Just walks up the ramp, demands the site, takes it. Snax has to react, and that's what Alexi's counting on. And now with one back, Nico regains control of the B site. I say that, Wonderful was there too. Snax is a dead man walking into Alexi B's crosshair.
They don't have to commit, they can still pivot back, even though they've had somewhat site control. There's a rotation available. Nico, almost lethal damage onto Alexi.
Same for him though. Very low HP after his 2 engagements. He's going to be wanting to be a little bit more cautious. Him out on the search. Hunter, tucked in CT. Aware of the possibility of a temple walk. 45 bomb through mid.
No utility for Na'Vi. This is very difficult.
This is a big one. Hunter, he's been biding his time for this. He just has to try and choose the perfect moment. Disrupts the plant with the kill. Finds the second as well. Solid work from Hunter, but Immer, he's not going to give up. He goes for a second. It's Malbs. Stands his ground. An important frag and brings...
Being tested, but just so many numbers coming his way.
Felt like a HE, a flash, and 3 players swinging him. I mean, that's that's a numbers game that's not favoring him.
You can see Nico waiting to break the smoke and take a fight towards middle. What's the timing? There it goes.
Wow, he's done well with that. Immer down. He's going to try and be everywhere here. Now, they left the B site wide open. The fact that he shows up mid and then immediately gets over to long.
And there's no gaps available for Na'Vi at the moment. That was the initial space they were taking. They have B lane. Alexi in stage 1 of Cave, but we discussed this in the first half. It's quite risky to go through Cave against an eco. Imagine if they have a 5-7 in that position. Rotation being drawn back now. They have heard it enough. Everybody scampering over for G2 to try and support Nico, but the bomb transitioning just the other way. So swings and roundabouts as they might be dodging each other's ships in the night.
Yeah, just needs someone to scout out the site, report.
The biggest issue, I think, for Na'Vi is if they take too long. They don't know that A main's clear. They don't look like they're going to send anybody in through Donut. If the push from G2 starts to come through B right now, they might even be able to get a jump on this. Sure, it's only USPs behind the saved M4, but time could be a bit of a drama. They are combing forward.
Yeah, they know what's up now.
I don't know if they clear Alexi.
He's moving a bit too quickly. Nice work onto Hunter. Alexi B hears this. Nice tracking, but there's the Nico rifle. Still a 2 versus 3, but just Nico really with the chance to hit a couple of headshots.
Just do damage, try and take more of the guns away.
Snax would love it. Imagine if he could find one. Alexi B's rifle is in middle. JL can hold that cross back, and Snax tries his luck.
Not the safest route to get to those guns, was it? But that would have been a nice little boon to carry forward into the next round, because it is about to be a 1-round game. Na'Vi, they have stayed resilient. They were down 6-0, pistol losses, close rounds going against them, a couple of clutches in the mix, tight moments. Battled back with 4, could have and should have even been 5. But now a pistol conversion, losing the first gun, bouncing back, breaking the money of G2. About to see another rifle round Dom this second half of play. Being able to get a Galil in his hand, so still pretty decent buy for Na'Vi. Need this to take us to overtime, or G2 will be picking up their map choice.
So much pressure on one round of Counter-Strike for Na'Vi. Will G2 bow out quietly? As Hunter has been silenced, back from Mountain mid. Has he got the aim? Yes, he has. He prevails with only the 2. Alexi humbles back. Quick one with the Galil, necessary trade from the in-game leader. There's a reason Alexi hasn't been losing to his former teams. Can he secure overtime with Bit and Wonderful by his side? You've got to get past m0NESY.
Yeah, and they've lent on this AWP towards A in multiple rounds. Will they expect it a third time? Taz watching on helplessly. Blade the same. Util available for NaVi. Plenty of time to work with. Information lacking for G2. Massive voids. Donut, Red. Those slips are possible while we see the likes of Snacks and Nico, the B defense, pair up and look for space. It's all going to come down to timing. See, m0NESY's having to pivot back now. He's worried about the flank through CT. They could come out Donut.
Oh, he's hit the shot. Takes down Bit. What's that? Gets himself to big box, but loses his life in pursuit of it. 2v2. Snacks from Donut. Nico joins him. Bomb's gone down. All to play for now. Util favors them. That's a great smoke from Alexi. Buys time. Forces the hand of Snacks. Nico trying to pivot back through mid. He's lining up some nades for him. He's only got a HE.
Well, they can break it.
That can work. That can work. Wonderful tempo. Alexi opts for main side. This is the clear. They have to move through this.
Smoke for the bomb.
And the kit. They can piece this together. Throws out the flashbang. No smoke used. Instead, it's Wonderful. Snappy with the AWP. No time for Nico here. A smoke and a hope that they can miss their shots. He's going to get peeked on by both of them. Alexi holding the cross. Spams away. Doesn't get his fingers on the defuse. He's punching in the code. Trying to cut the wires. And surely he doesn't get away with this. Oh my God. Alexi was confused. As was I. There was a... Second round of overtime. 2 more attempts from NaVi to get an attacking round on the board before we swap. Battle of all bangs here. Nothing to report.
And Malp's going aggressive into A main on his lonesome.
What a flash. NaVi, they've definitely got their protocols lined up, but are they accounting for Malp going hyper-aggressive, tames the spray into the headshot machine himself. Last time we saw an A main push did slow NaVi down to a crawl.
Well, this time it makes a bit more sense. It's actually the A anchor. It's not Snacks in that position. So NaVi, a man down, plenty of time, sure, but this is a tough round to piece together. They've been able to slip Red, but that's going to be noted. Hunter likely going to have to deal with that one at range. And while JL trying to take a bit of pressure away from the slip, gets caught by Snacks.
Wow, that's a quick shot. Onto Hunter, who was responsible for Red, so now G2 have to react to the loss of it. It's a powerful position for the attacking side to occupy. But the bomb, disconnected from this. Alexi B counting on Imer and Wonderful. We've only got 30 seconds. m0NESY hearing these steps towards the CT alley, and Malb's going down. It's a big pick from Imer.
Alexi can rotate.
From behind! He strikes with one, a second is greedy. Alexi B hoping that's enough of a distraction. He gets himself into Donut, gets himself into the A site. The bomb will be planted. It's Nico and Snacks again.
CT plant, this is nice.
Planted for Imet. No smoke this time, and you've got to get past Alexi B on the AWP. Connects nicely. Swamps out to the AK to finish off the job. Nico, though, he is robotic with his precise aim. But not today. NaVi.
Kane alive with all that nade damage and then being caught. 2 more rounds for G2 to pick this one up.
Max fancies his chances, and Barrage doesn't catch him. Relatively unscathed as Alexi V's got his lineups. Overlooking Nico completely. That's a brave walk back to take the trade. Proactive from Nico. And Wonderful, they are testing him. The shadow advantage is huge. Him to bait. Malbs to shut down. They know where the AWP is as well. Huge opportunity for G2 here. JL, he's in 2 minds. Do I worry about B? Do I worry about the flank Red? They know it's a possibility, but Malb's already on the move.
Blocked ramp for now, but does that mean we'll see aggression? As they pivot back, JL should be dead to Malbs.
Oh, not JL. Hyper aware of the possibility. Gets himself an equalizing kill and the one-shot headshot potential.
Still would like to see them just finish towards B. And they've got all three of them here. Hunter through Cave. You can have m0NESY and NiKo come up the ramp once this smoke starts to fade.
Yeah, suffocating util limits their options. Bit basically has to be here in limbo. More towards the long side. NiKo knows that. Hunter moves first, unable to hit his shots. Bit good for it onto NiKo. m0NESY, the late piece, the only piece for G2 in this first round of their attack. Nails a wallbang. 20 seconds. Gonna have to make his move. That's where Bit was, towards the cubby. Masks the pickup, swings through, observes Bit. Knows where he is, hits the headshot. 10 seconds, the fight comes his way. Wonderful panicking. He could get this down. This could be another masterclass from m0NESY. The two young guys. He delivers another impossible clutch.
What's the call from G2? Are they just going to keep allowing their players to play, or is there a knockout blow? Everybody from G2 heading towards B. This isn't a default.
Yeah, this is far more a direct approach.
B rush, when in doubt.
Bit lines him up and knocks down one. Team killing. Oh! It's Malbs! Flattens NaVi in his wake in pursuit of taking map one. It's all hanging in Malbs' balance. Throws NaVi a knockout blow map one. Taking down teammates, taking down 3 members of NaVi, just running and gunning. 25 frags, but those 3 are game-winning. Taking the map, NiKo confirms it, Malbs justifies his presence in the jersey. That's confidence right there. You think, I know you know where I am, but I'm still quicker.
This looks like a similar opening as to what we saw from Navi's pistol yesterday. The waterfall smoke on top of main, multiple players on top of silo. Might even be the same pistol because it has the P250 in the hands of Wonderful to search outside.
Starting to lower.
Yeah, so there is a fight available. Take a look at the utility Snax has, a smoke and a flash, and he will be able to set them up. But they're quick, they're ahead of the secret push, and they're already swarming over towards heaven and hell.
Yeah, Snax gooshed. He's got the util. And wow, m0NESY, he's taken off his silencer. He wants to be feared. And takes down Wonderful. He's looking for more heads as well. Gets his opportunity, but brought down, humbled by Bit. electrifying, Imet will chime in with theirs, finishing off what Imet started with the goosh, and now JL flattens Hunter. Well-structured T-pistol to continue NaVi in pursuit of a third map.
Oh, last CT pistol, NiKo had a knife kill. What can he do this one?
He can hit a couple of USP bullets to the legs of Bit. That's about all we'll be getting in this one.
All right, well, digits to be punched over towards the top side for a heaven side plant. And they're going to slowly close down on NiKo's position. JL next to take contact, and, well, the last to take contact. That's all that's necessary. First round. Still, it was a very, very light investment from G2. Now we get the rifles out. Away with the real rounds. Door blown off. We saw JL put Brolin in his pocket in this position yesterday.
Yeah, it's a set piece into the top side. Look at the flashbangs. Look at the destruction. JL. Oh, he's gone and got 2. And the site crumbles. G2 left wanting. Just the ramp player left as they kick open the front door. Stake their claim to the A-bomb site. And as quick as it began, an NaVi 4th is theirs.
We'll see if they're able to get off to a 6-0 start like G2 did on their map choice with the T side of Ancient. But that's nice, that threat towards the top side, that's something that G2 need to keep in the back of their minds. Hey, they can just swarm, it wasn't just a default opening. They popped in and they dismantled us. JL, fantastic work, 6-1.
That flash that caught Hunter, was that just kind of similar to the Hut flash? It got him right by Tetris. Perfectly timed for JL's swing as well, just really beautiful to watch. NaVi, and we saw it in Ancient as well. Well-drilled flashes, I think JL was responsible for some of those. This time he's the one that's getting the kills off the back of it.
Snax has invested an awful lot. Obviously, loss bonus going to be coming through 3,400 into the next, but there are some light investments. Scout, MP9, Deagle, G2 always going to be threatening.
Yeah, they want to be disruptors in this one. They want to try and rumble NaVi.
I like Malbs being active. Now, you could just see the ramp anchor sit back, but he's the one with the saved rifle. Let's get involved. Let's see if we can make a difference in this round.
NiKo sees that smoke as an invitation. If no one's silo, I've got a freedom to start to patrol.
Well, Bomb looks to slip down secret. Joining Emma and Wonderful is Alexi B. The late element, the late piece will be Bit. He'll cover their flank and activate late. Smokes on Hunter and Snacks, but they are the A defenders, so probably just going to continue to pipe those towards Squeaky Door. Malbs, if you swing this one open, oh, you don't need to now. They've telegraphed their position. You have confirmation that there are bodies down secret. G2 cannot rotate down the vent to assist unless there's a bit of fuss kicked up by Malbs when he takes contact.
Potency and Bits lurk towards red as well. Nico's anticipating that late arrival. Oh, asleep at the wheel. Bit finds him. It's an important frag to find.
But Malbs has stalled them. Might try and pivot back up the vent. This could be risky.
Risky, yeah, absolutely it is. These SMGs in the height, it's going to be hard to get past. Up squeak, audible. Scout from m0NESY, hitting shots. Hunter's found one towards the site. Oh! Just like that, m0NESY. Splash of brilliance on the Scout. Headshot off there. Disruption. Consider NaVi disrupted. Now they're the ones on the back foot coming into this one.
How much of a momentum shifter can it be? Can they put together back-to-back rounds off of the m0NESY moment of magic?
It's a lot of damage. Malbs trying to get away. Has m0NESY in support. Bit well aware of the potential rotation. m0NESY lines up his wallbang. A bit premature on that. So they concede ramp.
Yeah, on the chessboard, they've taken a key piece. And with Malbs low, he can't really risk the re-aggress. Now Alexi will continue the deception. Smoke towards Yard. Landing top main, waterfall down. Will give Emma a little bit of room to move. Also, Nico won't be able to see if a player limps through that in towards main. 45 seconds left on the clock. Alexi B still with the smoke, flash, and a molly for the finish. If they want to head down towards ramp, sure. Get the smoke towards Decon. Molly in towards the double doors. Just need to flush out Malbs.
Yeah, Alexi's selling something top as Malbs with only 15 points of health has got the whole team coming up from above.
20 seconds.
In the catwalk, yeah. They should find Malbs cleanly here.
Bomb loose.
They don't! That's the bomb! Malbs should go down, overlooked by Bit. Eventually, they find him. Alexi onto Hunter on the top side as well, so he's completely locked him out of vents, and m0NESY's barrel betrays him. Doesn't go down. Snacks actually punishes onto Alexi, but quick from Imer. And now flanking is Nico. Takes them both down.
Just defuse.
Imer can't even get onto the bomb. He can't stop it.
No, oh, he's got the kit. Picked it up.
Fakes it, fakes it, fakes it. Imer doesn't know that. Swinging open the doors. There's going to be two of them looking at him, and he's going to go down to m0NESY. An incredible round for G2 to take. Felt like the writing was on the wall that it was NaVi. I think NaVi will be feeling blue after losing that one. Molly, smoke main. JL wants to give this a look in, but if he goes down the vent, he's a dead man. And if he doesn't, he is too. Hunter, good catch. Aware of what they were trying. Caught by Alexi and just jumping into Nico. That early vent drop rewarded. 13 bullets for Nico as he's aware that Secret could be a threat. Trying to take this fight just the right time as Imer sitting duck. Oh. Wonderful lands the trade. 1-on-1. Got the bomb. Snacks down the vents next. Actually, look.
No hesitation from Snacks. Absolutely none whatsoever.
He doesn't care. He wants answers. And he's gotten them.
Oh, he's gone looking the wrong way, so we'll be able to call B completely clear. That'll help them understand where the fight may be coming from. Bit to mantle up and over.
Glass isn't broken. Doors aren't open.
That's good information, sure. But m0NESY's not in real position to defend this top site. He has to batten down the hatches. He's been left high and dry. But now Malbs and Snacks can start searching elsewhere.
Yeah, it's this fight. Bit versus m0NESY, and Bit catches m0NESY off guard. Escorting the bomb in. Vent's occupied. Snacks trying to do as much as he can from afar. Malbs will join him to clear out the potential for close vent. Wonderful. To try and deliver a headshot, and does so. Takes down the Guatemalan. Snacks, however, standing strong. Has he got a clutch in him? It doesn't look good. Caught in the movement. Bit makes it 5.
It's now plenty. Had none, now you have 4.
Making sure. NaVi's T-side's been looking very well drilled here. Everyone seems very affluent in their role, position. They know exactly what to expect of G2.
Yeah, that squeaky lurk smoke with the top molly, harass, just how much pressure NaVi put with these openings, and then they can just show different looks from it.
Yeah, this is a head-to-head for Malbs. If he wins this, it's massive for G2.
Oof.
Thinks twice about it. Yeah, doesn't want to be conceding it in a 1v1, a head-to-head duel, but he's got the aim to back it up. His first grand final for Malbs. On his first event in the G2 jersey.
It's interesting how G2 have approached ramp. They've called this same setup again. Malm's getting to start secret immediately. m0NESY having to be a bit of a caretaker of the ramp position, but they're hedging so much towards secret and topside.
I'm just trying something different, or snacks, excuse me, and it is going to pay dividends. Catches JL on his aggress, standing, and unable to deliver another. electrifying equalizing. This is a fight for m0NESY. Takes down Bit comfortably. Nico as well catches him on his advance, and one by one they fall. electrifying, the last piece, taken out of the equation as G2 find a...
Pick still on the table. A tough half for G2. NaVi playing some late rounds, piecing things together, playing off of their openings.
He'll take a 6-6, given how this one started. But you do have to take it by force. Clear of the smoke does not bear fruit. m0NESY no info. But they are having a walk around.
Well, they know they can get this space, right? It's just they didn't do anything with it last time. But okay, so I think m0NESY caught a little whiff there, and Nico will exchange some bullets. But take a look where the bomb is.
Interesting.
Yeah, so is the finish going to be towards B? And then if so, how do you get JL with the team? Well, they might even get cleaned out before they get there. Here's the cousins.
Nico, can he catch him with the same time, the same fight? Hunter confirms no one's looking! And the Kovac cousins spray down 3. That's teamwork. JL tries to make his play, bomb on his back, but the entire squad against him. G2 locked and loaded to recover this half at 6-6. That was not what NaVi bargained for. Miss Molotov. Snacks gets the fight from the corner, overlooked by Wonderful. Unforced error. Punished by Snacks, puts it all onto JL. And he's not even getting a frag. Snacks snatches it. 6-6 on the half. Grand final, a map to the good, a 6-6 half, swapping sides. It's G2 on the attack, and NaVi to defend.
3 pistols played in this series so far, all won on the T side. Will G2 keep that record? 5 sets of Kevlar, no tricky business with Util, and the conga line towards ramp being passively held by JL.
Main objective, 1 tap and 4. He gives it a go, but you can see just m0NESY making it as hard as possible to find the head. Looking down, facing away. electrifying on decon, will swing open the door. Looking to take a pot shot, but it costs him his life. That was a quick response from m0NESY. Bomb will be planted by Hunter, safe from the windows, and m0NESY, he seems to be hitting every shot he takes, puts Bit on notice, but still Bit adjusts, clears out the vents, partners up with JL. Wonderful with doors pressure already. Malbs on single. Is he accounting for this? He will now. Here's them coming, but deleted by Bit. Bit is having a huge pistol round here. Cut down by the low HP. Nico in the clutch. Has he got what it takes?
But the pro play, they tend to path for it and are aware that it's always a bit of a possibility. So if he gets more than one, great work from Bit. Speaking of great work, JL closed the last, opens this one. Found Hunter and continues to harass through the smoke. Snacks now put on notice.
Nico, that's unbelievable work. Finding Wonderful. Ratting through the smokes, but he's caught by electrifying, humbled down, and man advantage for NaVi to convert this second round. This would be essentially worth 2. G2 want to fight back, but losing both Nico and Hunter already. It's up to m0NESY to make the difference.
I feel with this type of a force by sure. Okay, that's an awful lot of damage. Emma Counting his lucky stars, JL to the rescue.
Gets one. It's not a lot, but it's something.
Timing.
From behind, they are getting strangled out. Bit should have a free frag, make it 2.
It happens. And NaVi went into the break with confidence. They're in a grand final. Blast London against Spirit. Spirit able to bookend the first season. Katowice and London. Snack's getting up to some funny business. We'll have to keep our eyes on that if it start to manifest. But confidence in the roster, right? There was conversations around NaVi, the major win. Won the major by, you know, over the entire event. They lost more rounds than they won. They won the entire event, right? So, you know, you keep that in mind.
They won the important ones there.
Exactly, right? There you go. Well, there's one of those Deagles gone wonderful yesterday with the AWP towards Yard was a monster.
On your head, son. Not quite.
Couple of Zeus's. So, looking for comedy, G2.
In my mind, I think m0NESY's trying to catch a window where he can jump off of the roof and Zeus the main player. Now that is dreaming big.
Yeah, audacious. Emma at the moment is far enough back where he should just get plucked out of the sky. They are using every second in this one. So it should just be mop up aisle topside. Just Hunter to find.
Ooh, 2 bullets connect. 99 in 2.
So things are, I don't want to say falling apart at the seams, but not going as G2 would have hoped here.
Give it everything it's worth. Nico being set up by Snacks here. And he's ahead of the smoke. Wonderful, plucks him. Sting JL and Emma, but what a position it is. And he commits to the spray with full confidence. Nearly takes 3. m0NESY hamstrung for the rest of this round, and he's got the bomb, but he has to be a playmaker first. How has he lived through that? Nade does chip away at Alexi. Smoke will arrive. You can see Bit on that X-ray. He's knife out, starting to take his place in lobby. So now the pressure comes from every angle. Wonderful. Actually, partners up with Alexi, but that smoke's going to limit their options. Do they have the HE? Yes, they do. HE, spam. m0NESY gets it down, staring at the floorboards, but a precise shot from the AWP. It's wonderful, double up. Snacks in a clutch. Hoping they don't push the smoke, but still catches Alexi on the way through. Bit out hot. He's going to be overlooked. Nice angle from him. Is there any way Snacks can find a multi-kill? Bit finds it and takes us the distance in this grand final. NaVi will not go quietly. Inferno required.
Class performance, both pistol rounds, dominance on the CT side, their map choice. It works out, and up next is Inferno, a map that we have not seen NaVi play. The G2 on the CT side, they won the knife. They elected to start here. That means NaVi will continue the T-side campaign. Both pistols on Nuke. Can they keep that spree running? U2 in the hands of Alexi. Wonderful, also donning a smoke grenade. Flashes, smoke, molly, and well, a tempered start, just seeing if there's any CT aggression. And it looked like there might have been a little bit of aggression from Taz when they had that team talk. Definitely looking quite serious for a new roster. But you're in a grand final, you're competitives. You've played some fantastic Counter-Strike throughout.
You want to talk about fantastic Counter-Strike, it's that Inferno. The last time we've seen it, Bit was having a mad one, and he started with the same aggression.
On his own.
Taking down m0NESY. I mean, that is just such good pressure towards the B side of the map.
Molly for the pit, Alex. This is trouble.
To head towards A, and if that molly lands, Mal, he's going to hit the headshot regardless. Snacks has done well to find another as well. The double up in pit is disrupted. And the site is theirs for the taking.
Sure, a couple of crispy ones. The aim looked good, but the util was better from NaVi, and Bit just being able to waltz in, exploiting that smoke. You can see it didn't land perfectly for the entry. Now it's Nico. A 1-on-3 situation. A very, very tough way back in with the bomb already down. Not halfway gone just yet, but heading there quickly. Steps heard, one spotted. Needs to get a move on.
Yeah, he's just going to have to charge in and hope the headshots come his way, and that's a quick start. Bomb ticking. Time against him. One long, one abs. He has the info now. Tries to fake and force these fights, but it's just so cruel. They're playing with their food here. JL and Alexi B, risk averse, and they lock in the pistol. There's nothing there for Nico.
Extending, that wasn't just with map number 2. Had a few of those moments on Ancient as well, but then his impact with the scout, with that 1v3 for number 15 on Ancient. You got to take the good with the bad, I suppose.
Yeah, they got this reaggress set up. You can see Snacks, the flash pulled. Ouch, Alexi B hanging on by a literal thread, a single nerve ending, 1 HP.
Well, you'd love to find Bit, but he's getting up to his standard apps control, and I say that because he has the only SMG in the hand. You could swap that over with Alexi, see if you could put the rifle and what he could go to work with, but he has to take this boiler control. Been able to do so. NiKo now on the reaggress. Flash turned. Banana called clear. Good information. m0NESY and Snacks can now start rotating over. More good nade damage. This is good from G2.
I mean, perfect considering your weaponry.
And NiKo might even get the jump on them. Look at the timing.
Yeah, as you're having a conversation about the finish, JL seems like he's considering it.
There's 2 smokes on A. m0NESY and Snacks can use these.
JL, he wants to clear you out. He just gets caught out, overlooks it. NiKo connecting, a double on the dig. NaVi left wanting, empty-handed. The second round of play here in the third. Giving it a good go is wonderful. Caught out by Snacks. That'll get the juices flowing.
Forced by G2, they can facilitate some rifles around the saves. MP known for Hunter. So this one still looks pretty tidy. We're straight towards the guns. We're back with aggression. NiKo down mid.
So G2 smoke, you've been surely well aware that this is a possibility, and I say that, Bit caught off. Oh, and he's not far off of wonderful. No trade. In fact, Alexi B catches Malbs going searching. Hunter, he's not going to stop. They're going to keep this aggression up, and Hunter could find another exposed player. Finishes it off.
Flank though.
It should be Im's frag. m0NESY though, this is just going to go back and forth. 2 on 2. Early doors. Alexi again takes the fight ahead of the smoke. It's wide open. Good grief, what a round. Just pedal to the metal. Now they know where you are. Snacks is screwed. NaVi's round.
Oof, well, we were talking about his AWP is out. They need something and they need it now. He's had a spark. He's had 2 massive rounds on Ancient and Nuke. One with the Scout. And a 1 on 3.
Yeah, that Molotov forces a decision out of him. He opts to fall away. NiKo sandbags, easily exploitable. But doesn't seem NaVi are focused on the B side of the map. They're showing a rather bit of a pep in their step towards the apartments. Hunter throws out the flash.
They own apps.
Oh, they absolutely do. But that is an ownage from Malbs. Takes down Alexi B ahead of the plate. Hunter needs to reposition. It's all Malbs. A multi-kill from the Guatemala. And oh, it could be the ace. Malbs has done everything but 1 point of damage. 4K, 99 damage on the 5th. It's his ace, we know it. Just the scoreboard won't show it. We said it had to be m0NESY. Well, we've got a new start in that jersey. And, ooh, Ime, nice shot. Going to overlook this, though. NiKo closes it down. Malbs, a massive round when G2 need. If there's anything else to be said about this half. G2 electing to start on the defense, and they've got 2 rounds to show for it. Bang. That's a lot of damage from m0NESY to stomach, and NiKo.
They just keep coming.
Swallows another, an airstrike down Banana. Brave from NiKo to still throw bullets down range. Falls back. Different feel to this one, isn't it, from NaVi?
They've abused apps so much. Finally getting shut down. Malbs makes a statement, gets up to double digits. You don't know exactly how much damage these nades have done top Banana.
Does Alexi B think he can out-aim m0NESY on this angle? Oh! A flash across Alexi B's screen. Now forced to watch from the sidelines. It's too quick for my eyes to process.
There is a massive gap, and they're actually going to play on the fade of this long smoke. If they're able to entrench themselves over towards CT spawn, and that gap is still not being tended to, it's such a lockdown for G2 on the site. Arch smoke.
Slipping.
I don't think you'd expect 3 players to be hunkered down like this from G2, so it's a calculated gamble that looks like it can pay off. They know that the orb was towards B, so you don't really want to traverse the mid to B against the AWP.
From the util is Malbs. On the way in. So many angles to clear. Hunter deleted. Good damage, but it's JL and Bit.
NiKo's unknown.
He's going to be hard cleared. No, swaps to the bomb. JL caught out with only 15 seconds. Survival integral. Rotation on the way. They're trying to flush him out. Good wall bank back from Bit. Smoked off his snacks. Trying to disrupt the plant. He can still get it down. Wonderful punching in the code. Good flash, but Bit still supreme. It doesn't matter about the bullets. He's managed to find 3 kills, 2 of which on the 10 HP. And m0NESY, what's he supposed to do with the low HP of his own? Those stack nades towards Banana leave him wanting 20 points of health, a single bullet in his AWP. He's only got 1, 2 to find. He'd have to hit the first and swap to the pistol, looking for anything. A bullet will do it. Gotta hurry up, has the kit. Using this AK, command pull up, he's held, and Wonderful locks it down. A sigh of relief for Bit.
This is JL running in, probably getting a bit of a jump scare. It could be 9-3 or 10-2 on the half. We're into round number 12.
Oh, it's already problematic. m0NESY has opened up the account for G2.
Didn't matter last round.
Yeah, let's see if it makes a difference here. electrifying testing, snacks, good for it. He loves the chaos to snacks. Looks incredible when it works. Can look foolish when it doesn't, but playing around those smokes. So his opponent spammed away his Bit. Reveals himself with the spam of the smoke. Not expecting NiKo. Wonderful only trades 1, but he's got 3 more on the agenda.
But the site's open. He can get in and get that bomb down.
Not if he pushes through the smoke. Hunter ready.
No way!
Oh, Wonderful. Catches him off, and now only 2 remain. This kid's brilliant as he got it in him. Got to get past the 2 best from G2. Malbs, m0NESY, NiKo as well watching. They work it out. Looking good, looking good. A team kill required, but m0NESY gets it done. It's only 3. Yeah, you're going to struggle to drop 30 when you're winning this quickly.
Yeah, and putting that aim back on display. All right, well, G2, the guns are out. Will this conversation continue? NiKo edging.
Hale gets info off that jump beacon. NiKo smartly repositions just ahead of the incendiary. He wants to fight off of the flash, but they get away. Ooh, 3B. That's a lot of info.
There's nobody really towards A that can make a play. It's just Hunter in apartments.
Yeah, he can have a go. He could have a look. Bit though. Throws out a well-placed smoke grenade. And the spam, not bad. Hunter reveals himself, but chips away at Bit. It's forced a heavy rotation, so this is now the game of Inferno. Fakes, obscuring the information that they want to sweep through mid to get. JL's only got 35 points of health here.
Playing a retake setup. Information top mid will fall in the favor of electrifying when that smoke fades, but it might come too late for the rotation. Smoke coffin, smoke CT, and they should be in.
What's JL to do? He's going to spam some smokes on a timing. Hope he hits the headshot.
Still awfully quiet.
Walk on in. Time to unload. Backing away. Looks like they'll accept that this is not their round.
Okay, well, NaVi are definitely understanding the position they are in. They don't want to give any opportunities to let G2 back into the game, and maybe it looks that way in a 5v5 and not going for the retake, but they are protecting their finances. They know that they only need 2 more rounds. So let's play it as safe as possible. Sure, we gambled incorrectly. They didn't come A. We played retake on B. They waltzed in. They got the site for free. We didn't make it interesting. G2 will take their 4th with ease.
Consider how proactive NiKo was on Banana. The fact that he lives to tell the tale of this round.
And this is the strange thing about a round like this. Both teams are going to be happy just holding onto their rifles. G2 know they need to hold on to everything they have. They don't want more of a standard start, and we'll just see the standard tussle for Banana. So a 3-2 split of the defenses. Wonderful and Bit to lock down A. The SMGs to try and fight for this Banana control on Alexi and JL again.
Yeah, just Hunter alone on his own towards the apartment side. There we go. They want to test NiKo, and despite the full flash, he gets him. He gets JL. Alexi, ooh, covered by Imer. Lovely smoke spam there. Had a good read as to what NiKo was looking for. Knew Alexi was vulnerable. But Imer bails him out. They do lose top Banana, though.
And again, the conversation will be 2 towards B, 2 towards A. Fortifying top middle as Imer looks to harass Sendry. Forces Snacks back for now, but the boosted half-wall position from Malbs. That's great to hold on to this real estate.
Yeah, Hunter's not to know that he could worm his way out towards that balcony.
Malbs being asked to move to one side, so Snacks can drop the most potent of the smokes towards CT. Going to pop on the wall, cause some issues for vision for Alexi. But trading out smokes, and Nico from the grave, communicating a lot. You can see the mouth moving, helping them micro this round. He can flick through everyone's POVs, help them understand the lay of the land, who's got what utility, where the blocks are coming through. Time, an issue, 35 seconds. Yeah. Wonderful in a key position to shut the round down. He gets a multi.
Bit's leaving.
Oh yeah, you're right. It has to be more than a multi.
Just one man on a mission, trying to get away. Despite the flashbang does some damage, he needed more than that. And yeah, Bit's considering it. Seeing if he can catch anything on the cross, and he will. Oh, Monacy finished off. Not being planted though.
3v3, at least find yourself in range to do damage. Make sure G2 can't save, and if they slip up... Oh no, okay. Playing it safe again. Well, at a certain point, we'll be looking back on these rounds and wondering if Na'Vi should have taken their chances. But right now, it's not a problem. 11-5, G2 stringing, it should be 2 together for the first time in this map.
Yeah, you talked about the micro there. I mean, Inferno, it's all about this understanding your opponent's reaction, finding the gaps.
Just moments earlier, though, they had 2 players there. So you wonder why they've gone for that gamble when they seem pretty confident in the setup they had. Just enough for...
It's just asking so much of him. All the way.
Especially when they're starting 3v round after round.
All it takes is, you know, one misstep from Nico and this game is over. We're crowning champions.
He's been so hot throughout this tournament, so his decision-making and aim has been on point. He's a big game player, so let's see if he can keep G2 in this for a few rounds more.
The retake util, designed to secure half-wall control, and, well, it looks like that hasn't gone to plan. Neither of which have gone to plan. JL, he wants answers. Confirms barrels occupied. JL and Imme swing through. It's beautiful from Imme. Nico down, empty-handed, and just as we discussed, this becomes a huge problem for G2. And you've got to get past Bit. Wonderful. This potent pairing with a crossfire that is increasingly hard to break. This is where Malbs can do some more of his hero maneuvers, affix the red cape, and save G2. But it would have to be something special. Monacy in support has the molly for potential pit, but Bit just slinking around these angles. Mini. Here we go, folks. G2 giving it everything they've got. 20 seconds, and they do go down. Too clean. Only Monacy remains. And he's going to get run down, overrun, no HP. And a 12th round on the board, nice and early in the second half.
Imme down to a number advantage situation for Na'Vi, but couldn't close. Those saves playing in now. A little bit of extra cash. Famous, 1 MP9. How much of a lifeline is that for G2? What can they build off of it? You win this one, you will force Na'Vi down to an eco. Could bring the game to a 12-8 scoreline. And then the comeback is well and truly on.
It seems like a direct call. They want to test Wonderful and Bit. Under-equipped, FAMAS, MP9. Worried about everything. No information as to what brackets holds, and now with Snacks lining at this sub-util. Take the long side.
Well, it looks like the right call, doesn't it? We get all the luxury of the X-ray. If this is the finish.
If. Hunter, he is going to go searching. Where they are, but sitting through the smoke. Bit collects a freebie. And Hunter's death is going to catapult them in towards the Underman's site. Just JL and Imme. What can they do? Oh, they can do a whole lot. That's what they can. They strike in unison. One after the other. Filling the feed. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. NaVi